What's up, YouTube? I was corny as fuck. I'm never doing that again, but hey, I might be talking to myself. If I'm not, you've been watching my videos, welcome back. If you're new, hey, welcome to the gang, you feel me? But we're doing another yap session. It's not really a yap, but this time it's gonna be like a story time, kind of like mixed with the yap, right? This story time is probably gonna be like my worst, by far, my most worst, toxic, devilish relationship of all time. Like, I ain't gonna lie, this girl put me through the gutter, bro. Like, she was like, we didn't get to it, right? So it's all gonna start by how we met, bro. Now, I would say I was probably like a sophomore in high school, right? And there was this little app called Wiz. It's still like, it's not as popular now, but back then it was like really, really popular, right? So I got on Wiz, right? I posted a couple of pictures because like, I feel like I'm not that ugly.
Is this nigga serious?
So I could pull a little bit, but I'll post a little pictures. I'll get some traction, you know what I mean? Then this one girl texted me, right? She texted me and we just texted back and forth, yada. I mean, like, she's exactly my type, dark skin, cute, you know what I mean? Eyebrows, like, feel me? Like, I like, yeah, you know what I mean? Next thing you know, I found out that she actually, like, lives in my area. I'm like, oh, wait, word? I'm like, all right, cool, right? I'm like, we texting, all that, yada. I give her my phone number. Long story short, we texting on there, we calling. We calling for, like, texting for a cool, maybe 3 weeks to a month, right? And I go to school, like, I would say probably in that 4th week, right? I'm talking to my homeboys, my track homeboys. We always talk in like our first period, like gym class period, right? We talking. I show him this girl. He's like, oh, that girl? And I'm like, oh yeah, how you know this girl? He like, oh yeah, I be talking to her friend on the low. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, we should plan like, you know, a 2-man on some shit, right? He's like, all right, bet. She's trying to go to the movies. I can slide. I'm like, all right, cool, bet. I'm slide, right? We go to the movies, right? I don't even remember the movie we watched. It was like Black Panther. It was a long time ago. Like, it probably wasn't even that movie, but we go to the movies, right? I see her, bro. This like, she was so pretty. Like, I'll give her that. Like, she crazy, but she's pretty as fuck. Like, I'll give her that. She's pretty. We chit-chatting, talking. I was a little bit nervous. I was like, oh my God, hopefully I don't say the wrong thing. Like, we were chit-chatting, all that. Like, I wasn't trying to do nothing too crazy since it was like, I'm a little bit shy, you know? And long story short, we began like, after that, we began to like like each other like way more, cool, right? Long story short, I asked her to be my girl like after probably 2-3 months. Yeah, 2-3 months, I asked her to be my girl. She was rocking her. I'm like, all right, cool. Little did I know, bro. Little did I know this was gonna be the worst. So, we talking all that. First red flag, she's very avoidant. You know, that was the first red flag. Whenever we had issues, she would be like, I'm not doing this right now. We can talk later. I come back later with the issue. She's like, I'm not doing this right now. I'm going through a lot. I'm like, all right, cool, right? Cool. We chit chat and talk. Everything seems like it's going good for the next 2 months. It's just all of a sudden we have major problems. Like, she said something happened to her. Like, they got to go to court and all that. I'm not going to put her business all online, but like, you know what I mean? She said something happened. And I'm like, oh yeah, like let me be there for you while you're going through the time. Bro, she was like not rocking with it at all. When I tell you, like, she was literally trying to block me on everything. She's like, I don't want to talk to you no more, I'm done. I'm like, bro, what did I even do? I'm not like, what did I even do? I'm not gonna lie, partially that's my fault, because like when she said leave her alone, I should have just left her alone, like on some shit, like, but I'm not gonna lie, I was, give me a chance, give me a chance, give me a chance. I was madly in love, bro. I really did like this girl. So I'm like, yo, let me stay there for you. Eventually, she let up. She's like, all right, cool. We can still be together. I don't know why didn't I say this. Yeah, that's little did he know. Cool. Bro, when we got back together, like, literally every day, it felt like every day she would just wake up mad as fuck about something, right? She would wake up mad as fuck about something. I asked her, like, yo, what's going on? Like, at the time, she had really strict parents. They were going through, like, arguments, a divorce, damn near. So I'm trying to be there for her, but bro, she would literally be cursing me out. Tell me to shut the fuck up. Bro, she was like literally crashing the fuck out on me. I'm like, bro, like, why are you doing this to me? Like, I'm literally just trying to like help you have a good day, bro. Like, you know that whole the whole house, man. It was just like that, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I'm there for her, yada. She's being avoidant as fuck. I'm like, oh my God. When I tell you, bro, literally every day I was waking up, I'm like, bro, what is it gonna be today, bro? What's the issue gonna be today, bro? It literally got to that point where it was like, bro, like, it literally got to the point where it felt like I was talking to a wall. I'm like, bro, like, and the thing about me back then is like, the thing about my like bad trait back then is like when someone showed me they don't like me, I'll do everything to like make you like me. That's really bad, but it's like I don't do that no more. But it's really bad, right? It was really bad. So the more she pushed me away, the more I was going forward head first. I'm like, bro, I was fucking Naruto, believe it, nigga. I was not stopping, bro. I was like, yo, like you gonna love me, bro. You gonna love me. It's like looking back on it, we were definitely both in the wrong, but it's like. At the same time, she was a huge huge red flag. Like she was definitely not ready for a relationship. I'm not gonna lie. Like she didn't even love herself. Like there's no way she could have loved me correctly. You know what I mean? Oh, we chit-chatting, texting, yeah, all that. I'm going through the gutter for months on end. Like this was dead ass torture, bro. I was praying to God like, yo, please, one good day, bro. Just give me one good day, bro. I guess sophomore to the end. To junior year, and we like thing about us, bro, we cut it loose because it was like getting way too toxic. But the thing about us is like we would cut it loose, but then we would still talk to each other, and then we would still like each other. So like we cut it loose, we still talking, and it's like, bro, we still like each other. Like let's give it another try. You know what I mean? That was a bad idea. Like do not do that. Like this is my advice. Don't do it. If a person tells you to leave them alone, bro, leave them the fuck alone. You know what I mean? We chit chatting, talking. You know what I mean? I go to her dance. It was like homecoming dance, right? This is like, I want to say this is Starbright issues, but it was like a major catalyst, if that makes sense. I go to her dance, right? Yeah, we talk at her dance. Like, if you know me, like back then, like I'm not as outgoing as I am, like, you know, right now. But back then I was like super shy, super quiet. I went to her dance. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of, no, fuck, that's not on me. I was like super shy, like, you know what I mean? I was just trying to talk to her and all that shit. And sometimes I'll be like quiet because I was just, you know, a little bit nervous. You know what I mean? And yeah, we was at the goddamn thing. We was trying to dance and all that. Then all of a sudden, like, bro, she had this ex kinda, like ex, not even, they weren't even friends. He was just being a weirdo, right? This nigga would always be stalking her page, like stalking my page. And he came into the dance up to her, right? He was trying to talk to her. I'm like, yo, like, what you doing, girl? Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, yo, shit almost got busy. I ain't gonna lie, shit almost got serious, right? And like, for some reason, like, I'm not saying she didn't like that, but she just didn't like the way I moved at the dance. I was just trying to tell her, like, yo, like, sometimes I be nervous, bro. I didn't get no reassurance, bro. She basically told me, suck it up or I'm gonna leave your bitch ass. I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, when she didn't say all that, but that's what I got. That's the gist of it, you know what I mean? Bro, when she like did all that, I was like, damn, bro, like, no reassurance, like, I like you, like, what you gonna treat me like this, right? I'm young, I'm stupid, I'm still going forward, I'm going even harder after this, right? Cool, we still talking all that, right? It gets to a point, she has like really strict parents, so we couldn't even go out all the time. So it basically, we was just talking on the phone all the time. And at a point, she was like, yo, this is getting boring, I don't feel like doing this no more. But the thing is, it's like, bro, you're the one with the strict parents. Like, I can go out, you can't go out, so what you want me to do, right? I'm trying to tell her that, but she's like, when I'm telling that, she gets more and more mad. I'm like, bro, like, you can't keep on treating me like this, right? She keeps on saying, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, I just let her rest, you know. Like, you know, I kind of like, I was trying to detach for like the last couple months, you know what I mean? Didn't work. I was even falling harder. Until we get to this pool. Boy, we get to this pool, bro. This is a very important part of the story. So one day she invited me and my homeboy, because my homeboy used to talk to her homegirl. Invited us to the pool in her neighborhood, like sort of. We go to the pool, we talking, chit chat, talk, you know. I'm trying to be more outgoing because I don't want to be quiet no more because she don't like that. I'm like, yo, like, but the thing is, like, I'll try to start a conversation, she would just be like this. I'd be like, bro, like, if I'm gonna start conversation, like, talk back. Don't be a mannequin, bro. So we chit-chatting, talking, you know what I mean? I'm really chit-chatting, talking, but you know what I mean? It was really a fun day. I'm not gonna lie, like, besides what happened at the end, it was really a fun day. So as soon as nighttime hit, right, she texts me, right? She texts me like, yo, how you feeling? I'm like, yo, I'm feeling good, like I had a fun time today, right? Then she's like, oh yeah, so-and-so, you know what I mean? I'm missing you a lot, you know, I've just been treating you so bad, I just want to make it up to you. I'm like, all right, cool, how you want to make it up to me? You know, like, you know what I mean? You trying to get me some food to give? She's like, yo, come to my homegirl car. I'm like, okay, like, all right, man, I'm coming to the car, right? I tell my homeboy, yo, keep the homegirl busy while we at the car. I get to the car, we chit-chatting, right? She's like, did you miss me? I'm like, oh yeah, I missed you. She's like, what did I miss about you? I said, I miss everything, yada, yada, yada. You know what I mean? And then I was trying to kiss. She's like, "Oh, is that all it is?" And she gave me this dirty look. I'm like, why you give me a dirty look for trying to kiss you, cuz? Like, I was like, bro, she's like, "Oh, is that all you think of me?" Bro, when I tell you I got so scared, my heart stopped. I'm like, no. I started quivering. I was like, bro, like, I'm getting scared because it's like, her face literally changed from nice to like demon mode in a second, bro. I was like, all right, cool. We chit-chatting, talking, you know how shit go with niggas, you know. We was getting a little bit freaky. Well, we tried. So, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't know if it was the fact, she kind of scared me a little bit, or it's like we've been going through so much, but I'm not gonna lie, I was like, I got stage anxiety, bro. Like that time, like my shit was just not going up, bro. Like, and we was just looking at each other. We were like, bro, this is so awkward, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that really solidified the fact. It's like, oh yeah, like I don't think we like each other like that, right? So after that, cool. It's toxic for the next. It's toxic. It's not toxic, but it's like it's dry for the next couple months, right? I get to college. And at this point, bro, I'm so over it. Like, she's put me through the gutter, bro. It's like every other day I'm just getting beat emotionally, like this, that. We just going at it, right? So, like, I tried texting her while I'm at college, bro. Tell me why this girl ignored me for damn near a month. I kid you not. She was ignoring my text for damn near a month. You know what I'm saying? She texts out of the blue, like, right? She's like, I've been trying to slowly detach from you. Bro, at this point, bro, because literally she tried doing this the last time we tried breaking up, and it was really putting my mind through the gutter, bro. She's like, I've been trying to push you away, like, slowly and surely. I'm not gonna lie, I text her, yo, I'm done, never text me again. Literally, just like that, and I blocked her. Blocked her on everything, blocked her on Snap, I blocked her on Roblox, I blocked her on Instagram, you name it, bro. I was done, I'm not gonna lie. Bro, I think, like, the whole story, like, the whole lesson of that is, like, bro, you don't need to go do, like, I know we have this whole, like, idea that love needs to be a struggle, but it's like, bro, it shouldn't be that much of a struggle. Like, if something keeps on hurting you, bro, you need to, like, back up. You know what I mean? No matter how much you like it. It's like, I'm so glad I had that, like, kind of experience while I was younger, because it kind of, like, helped me with relationships nowadays, because it was like, you know, if I went through that now, like, when I'm older, oh, that would have been crazy. But it's like, I know how to deal with shit now, you know what I mean? But boy, back then, God damn, I felt like Chris Brown and Rihanna without the beating part. I don't beat women, you know what I mean? But it's like, yeah, like, I be seeing her on the gram sometimes nowadays. Like, we followed each other back like a couple of months ago. I don't really text her because it's like, I try talking to her again. She's still on the same shit. It's like, oh, cool, whatever. You ain't changed. I'm just gonna watch you from afar. You know what I mean? But that really proved, like, that was really the worst dating experience I ever had in my life. Probably one of the worst. Well, I wouldn't say the worst, but it's probably my most toxic relationship. You know what I mean? Like, I got another story that's like, I'll tell y'all that one of these days about my worst heartbreak, like the worst way I got done. But I'll tell y'all that one of these days. But that's basically the whole story. You know, keep it short and cute. You know what I mean? If you love the video, subscribe. If you don't love the video, block me. But hey, love y'all boys. Y'all stay safe.